Am I okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, you're conscious.
Ah, rubbish. I was born for this.
That's good.
Only ever agreed on one thing in this house, and that's a lamp in our living space. And we learned so much about each other in the process of making this house. So, well, I've lived in this house before her, so technically it is my house.
Used to be.
Used to be my house. So we worked with a super talented friend of ours called Shital. We always came in to say it's a small apartment, how do we invite more light inside? At the same time, how does it feel intimate to sit in every corner? And I think she's really helped us a lot with that.
What was most important for us was to ensure that we had ample space to host guests because we both like to do that.
So the house is fundamentally green. Not in the morbid sense, but in the color sense. It's just that we've taken the same palette across the whole house.
I wanted vibrant space.
Yeah.
So I was allowed one touch of vibrancy in every part of the house.
Yeah. And Sakshi gets a few accent
I'm in love with green.
now.
Yeah.
We've sort of inherited a great layout. We've got both our living spaces in the front of the house, left of the door, and at the right after the corridor end, we've got our bedrooms. That mentally helps us separate the two areas completely, right? When we are hosting, nobody else goes at the back of the house, so that seems extremely personal, extremely intimate. We both live extremely chaotic lives, we've got our phones buzzing, so it's really important for us to have a home where there was space for nothingness. Sakshi here had a dream to build a Gaysi office. I think her collective was running 13 years?
Yeah.
13 years. It's the soul of our house. It's not something that is necessitated out of a lockdown. It's why we came together. We love working.
Certain spaces like this particular room we wanted to dedicate where we spend a lot of time in terms of working. Naina suggested that we take some of the art that I've curated under the Gaysi banner.
Sakshi's work at Gaysi has produced some of the most fantastic, forward-looking pieces, which actually make you think and are vibrant as well. Oh, but our home has a name, by the way. We have to set it out because we don't have it on a plate yet. We were actually watching a show together. Was it The Politician? And there was a character in that show called The River. And we both just knew that night, it was magical. We both knew that if we ever had something important we built together first, we would name him or her River. And the house happened first. So the house is called River. Yeah. I think the furniture story of this house is a great story and a great gateway to understand both of us, right? Because I'll dream it up and I bounce those thoughts off my friends and say, oh my god, this is exactly what I want, and then I cannot follow through because I'm impatient. And that's why Sakshi sort of compliments me the best she could. Because she'll come in and say, okay, I'll get it done. I think we've accessorized this house only with plants and candles.
Yeah, a lot of candles. A lot of candles.
Well, candles I've collected from all my work trips.
Since this is my first home outside family home, being a queer person, at times, you are resigned to the fact that you could have love, but in parts, but not really have a home, a family as such of yourself. But I think this house, this particular home is my reality where I've made those things happen thanks to this person again. Life seems hopeful.
That's sweet.
It is true.